Yesterday, during Donald Trump's disastrous interview with Elon Musk, it was just two rich, white, racist guys talking at each other. Donald Trump did something that no one's paying attention to. I wanted to talk to you about it. He objectified Kamala Harris. And this isn't the first time that he's done this with women. In fact, he's really well known for objectifying women. It's really disturbing to hear him do it. He said she looks like Melania, and this is very similar to what he's done before. It's actually very similar to what happened in the E. Jean Carroll case, where he was told to pick out E. Jean Carroll in a photograph, and he confused her with Marla Maples. It's one of the reasons why he was found liable for rape. Here's that clip.
I don't even know who the woman. Let's see. I don't know who. It's Marla.
You say Marla's in this photo?
That's Marla. Yeah, that's my wife.
Which woman are you pointing to? No, that's
Here.
Carol.
Oh, is that?
The person you just pointed to was
I
E. Jean
see.
Carroll.
Who is that? Who is this?
Point, your wife. And the woman on the right is your then wife.
I don't know.
Ivana?
This was the picture. I assume that's John Johnson. Is that?
That's Carol.
Because it's very blurry.
Now, the reason why that's important is because Trump the whole time was saying that E. Jean Carroll was not his type. She was not his type. So why would he rape her? Well, then he confused her with his wife at the time, someone who he presumably was having sex with. So it totally dismantled that argument. And in that same deposition, Donald Trump defended his comments in the Access Hollywood tape where he said it's okay for stars to grab women by the genitals.
In this video, I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. Just kiss. I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything. Grab them by the you can do anything. That's what you said, correct?
Well, historically, that's true with stars.
It's true with stars that they can grab women by the
Well, that's what it's. If you look over the last million years, I guess that's been largely true. Not always, but largely true. Unfortunately or fortunately.
And you consider yourself to be a star?
I think you can say that, yeah.
So sorry for all that background. I know you guys do not like when I show Trump on this channel, and he is a part of the equation. I do think that we need to stare. You don't cure cancer by ignoring it, but I do try to limit your exposure to Donald Trump. But I put that all in front of you because I wanted to set the stakes for I wanted to set the scene for why this is so disturbing, that he is basically putting his predation towards Kamala Harris in this clip. So here is that.
She is terrible. She's terrible. But she's getting a free ride. I saw a picture of her on Time magazine today. She looks like the most beautiful actress ever to live. It was a drawing. And actually, she looked very much like our great First Lady, Melania. She didn't look like Camilla. That's right. But of course, she's a beautiful woman. So we'll leave it at that, right?
Yeah. Well, maybe I think part of what, people in America want to feel.
Did you notice how much Elon Musk is stammering there? He's like, what? What? So, one, here is the Time magazine photo. Here's what Melania looks like. Do y'all think they look anything alike? No, of course not. But I do think Donald Trump is kind of tipping his hand that he thinks Kamala Harris is attractive. I think we were all really worried that Donald Trump was going to be insane towards her on the debate stage. Now I'm like, wait, is Donald Trump going to try to make a move on her? What is going on? It's so, is unprofessional even the right word? It's just so, maybe I'm just going to say unprofessional for him to be commenting on her appearance. It's just another sign that this man is from another era where something like that was maybe somewhat acceptable, but it no longer is. You do not talk about a woman's appearance in a professional setting. Period. And this, I guess, is kind of compounded by how he's made really strange comments on his daughter's appearance. He's even said before that if Ivanka wasn't his daughter, he would maybe be dating her. I don't know how we just, as a culture in society, moved on from that. Thankfully, the Lincoln Project is actually out with an ad this morning focused on just that. And I think it's the perfect tie-in for him talking about her appearance. This is a man that's just unwell, not suitable for the times, and just needs to go away. Here's that ad.
These people are eccentric, offbeat, maybe a little kooky. Yeah, they're oddballs. Not quite normal, but hey, it's America. We're okay with that. But this guy is weird in a bad way.
If you look at Martin Luther King, when he did his speech, we actually had more people.
Weird in a creepy way.
You're going up the escalator? I'm going to be dating her in 10 years.
I've said that if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her.
Weird in a dangerous way.
In 4 years, you don't have to vote again. We'll have it fixed so good you're not going to have to vote.
Just weird.
Don't you find some of their stuff to just be plain weird?
99% of the things I'm saying are common sense.
Too weird to be president.
These guys are creepy and yes, just weird as hell.
I continue to love the weird versus normal narrative because I think for the past 50 years, Democrats have allowed Republicans to define and own what it means to be an American in this country. And this is the first time Democrats are taking the mantle of normal and putting a stake in the ground and saying, this is where most of society is. You are outside those bounds. For the past 20, 30, 40, 50 years, it's been Republicans who have mainly defended and defined what it means to be a normal American. And it's so interesting that Republicans have become so far outside of the mainstream that it is Democrats now who represent what it means to be a normal American. We are mixed race. We are multi-ethnic. We come from many different backgrounds. We love who we want to love. We don't tell people what to do with their lives as long as they're not hurting anyone. And Republicans are against all of that stuff. Republicans want to tell you who to worship. Republicans want to tell you which doctor you can go to. Republicans want to tell you what to do with your bodies. Republicans want to define who and what can be a family. Republicans want to basically control how you live your life from when you're born to when you die. And they defend corporations more than they defend people. Donald Trump in that same live stream was making fun of union workers who went on strike and was praising Elon Musk for firing folks who just wanted better working conditions and more money. Democrats are on the party of the people, and it's so great that we have finally started to defend what it means to be normal and attacking them for being weird. And for nothing, Donald Trump has this picture hung up in his house, and that is very weird.
I don't know what's wrong with you young people. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?